to another episode of a Good Wrestling Podcast. Season 2, Episode 2. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Jamal Good. And wow, I can't do it by myself. I am joined today by, let me go with Aaron today. Aaron, welcome. Welcome to the show.
Hey guys. Hi.
All right. We are also joined today. See, last time I did this, I introduced Buddy first and then Will.
Oh,
And
damn,
Will
Bobby.
gave Will gave some like great intro for Buddy. So let's go with Will. Will, welcome to the show.
Well, good evening, fools. You will not see my face for the time being, but remember to praise the sun and die by fire. Because the battle of the belts will continue, and I will continue to defend my undisputed Ring of Honor and NXT champion. No one will stop my reign. Roman Reigns, I am coming after you, digger.
All right.
Um,
Don't worry
Jamal.
about it. You're gonna do it wrong anyway. Codename
Jamal,
Bobby,
hold up.
hashtag.
Hey Jamal, hold up. We're not introducing Will ever again.
What?
No.
We're also joined today by
No,
Buddy.
it doesn't matter.
Jeez.
Codename Bobby. Week 6 of the Deathfield Ring of Honor.
oh my god.
You're gonna do it wrong anyway. It doesn't matter.
So, fellas,
Rejoice,
Wonderful.
rejoice, rejoice.
wonderful week in wrestling. Let's start with Battle of the Belts, was the pay-per-view last night on AEW, and let's talk about my favorite wrestler, Jonathan Gresham, who defended his title against Dalton Castle. My God, best champion in the world. Fellas, your thoughts?
I
We
didn't
started
like it.
already?
Solid. I got
So
him
we
solid.
starting already. We just gonna
What?
just cut off the bat of me cussing you out at the beginning of the podcast.
Why?
All I'm gonna say is, yes, it was a great match. They need to introduce the ROH people as they come out and not just toss them out there. Don't assume the crowd knows who they are, because a lot of people wasn't watching ROH, so you don't have no idea who Dalton Castle is. And if you're gonna have the great,
Watch out for the corner.
don't look at the corner.
Don't look
And
at the
if
corner.
you're gonna have Josh Gresham that way, you need to package him in a way that people actually acknowledge his greatness and the technicality of the wrestler.
So you saying they need to put him in the stable?
He's in a stable. He's in one of the greatest stables in the world. It's called the Foundation.
Who's in it?
Josh
Where they-
Woods.
where they
Red
employed?
Titus. Huh?
Where are they employed?
Exactly.
Okay.
And that's one of the problems that they had. But it was an overall good match. I didn't like the ending of it. And if you don't understand his style of pro wrestling, then it's just like a,
That same night, we also had last night. We also had Thunder Rosa defend her championship against Nyla Rose.
again, two amazing wrestlers. And I have to say, I didn't dislike this match.
It was a great match.
Yeah.
Again, slowly but surely, Thunder Rosa is falling. I'm falling in love with Thunder Rosa. Not only her, but her wrestling style as well. We also
this
had
is the right host.
what?
But this whole season 2 thing is just kind of weird.
What?
This
It's
guy.
not really. I don't trust it.
I don't trust it.
Why not?
I don't trust it.
Y'all tripping.
I
Anyway,
mean, last episode you came out as Samoan. Now you agreeing. All right, keep going.
we also had Scorpio Sky defending his
Hold on.
TNT,
Hey, buddy,
championship
next
against
time he
Sammy
going, he's from
Guevara.
Atlanta.
Not till July.
I'm coming out. Wow.
Shit. And Sammy Guevara is your three-time TNT champion. Your thoughts on that?
I don't get why he dropped it so quick, but I don't know. I didn't like this match, so I was over it.
I'm happy that they put a belt on my man Scorpio Sky, but I like Sammy Guevara. Love him, great talent, flips and dips, all that. Good
Did y'all know that Brock got a whole bunch of cowboy T-shirts on WWE.com?
Anybody buying that shit? Speaking of which, let's talk about Monday Night Raw.
We're not gonna talk about the end of it that the Great Khali debuted in AEW.
He is not the Great Khali. He is not the Great Khali.
He used his whole moveset.
So you can't do too. What you want to jump off the top rope?
All I know is
Hurricanrana? How?
even better.
It's not enough room. How?
All I'm gonna say is this. That shit was crazy.
That's my fault, actually.
On to Monday Night Raw. I don't know.
Raw has returned back to being the worst show, the wrestling show of the week.
Well, we said that was going to happen last week. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
At the Mania.
It's horrible.
The best thing that was happening was the Usos against the Street Profits.
Not even that. It was just like they might be unifying the belts. I don't want them to because they have enough talent that they don't have to. Go ahead, Brother Will.
Well, it's not. Well, here's the thing. The idea of unifying the belts isn't in the plans as of right now. But as we all know, when it comes to wrestling, plans are subject to change.
Mm-hmm.
So while it may not be a thing now, give it a few months, or not even a few months. Give it a few weeks. It'll probably be in the plans. So,
Personally, don't like it. Personally, think they need to be two separate indies. Personally, think they need to travel separate. Need to have separate pay-per-views, all that good stuff. But I know because of money, or what's the dude's name? Buddy's favorite con. They're not doing that.
No.
He's
about to make a profit.
You know what, Nicolas Cage con?
Yes.
That one. It's like Shere Khan.
Cold-blooded.
Anyway, MVP explained why he turned on Bobby Lashley this past week.
So MVP basically got upset because Bobby Lashley, his original BBN, went to WrestleMania without him, so he dropped that BBN for another BBN.
Mm-hmm.
I think Bobby's better.
Him more.
I think Bobby's better with stable.
Yes. He's better with a mouthpiece.
When he was by himself in TNA, I didn't like it when he was by himself before, and him being by himself now, I just still don't like it. Give him a stable backing where he could be a heel. I know he's a face now. He could be a heel, and yeah.
Hey guys.
The whole Ezekiel Elias thing.
I'm over it.
The fact that they photoshopped the picture of both of them of both his personas together is hilarious. This is almost as bad. This is worse than El Generico, than Sami Zayn saying El Generico doesn't exist anymore.
He doesn't. I mean, he lives in Mexico, and we're not going to talk about him sacrificing his career to watch over the children in the orphanage. It's still real to me, damn it.
That's what we doing. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it really much to talk about Cody defeating The Miz?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
I mean, aside from that they blew all the the whole entire pyro budget on Cody.
I don't know what's in his contract, but I want that.
I do like the fact that like Cody came in and using terms that WWE basically banned, and Miz was basically trying to correct him the entire time.
That was funny.
They said that's part of his character.
Yeah. I'm liking it though. I'm liking it. I'm not complaining about it. I like it. I thought it was funny.
All right. On to NXT. Will, this is all you because I didn't watch it. I'll be honest.
I didn't watch it.
Okay, so
I didn't even read it.
so we had an NXT Women's Championship match, Dakota Kai versus Mandy Rose. Unfortunately, due to interference of Toxic Attraction, Mandy Rose is still your NXT Women's Champion. Cameron Grimes is still North American Champion, but it does like Carmelo Hayes, aka Mr. I Don't Miss, despite losing my championship in the ladder match, so I definitely did miss that one. He wants the title back. And we have new, I wish Chris was here, because what he was asking on the group chat was hilarious. But we have new NXT Tag Team Champions. Former NXT UK Tag Team Champions, Pretty Deadly, are your brand new NXT Tag Team Champions.
That came out of nowhere. Legit came out of nowhere.
It did. It really did. I thought it was going to be the Creed brothers. I thought the Creeds were going to win. But nope.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty Deadly won.
That's who I thought was going to win.
Nikita had a segment, but got big booted by Lash Legends.
Saw the big boot.
That
wasn't a big boot. That was a yam boot.
That's a yam boot. Hashtag yams.
Wow, really?
Yep.
Okay. Other than that, I don't remember if anything else of importance happened on NXT. Oh, right. Never mind. Breaker and Joe Gacy is going to continue their little feud, because Joe Gacy has Rick Steiner's Hall of Fame ring, or at least a replica of it.
Mm-hmm. So they're trying to do something. They're trying to do something with them. I'm just like, yeah. Not really enthused.
I think there was something else, but off the top of my head, I can't remember what else was on there. Yeah, because I know there's a couple random. There's like at least a random match on. Not a random match. There was a match in there that had like a small build up. But yeah, it was Zion Quinn versus Draco, whatever his last name is. Other than that, nothing else of much interest happened on NXT that I can recall.
All right. On to AEW.
Hold on. Before we go to AEW, there's a sale on WWE.com for replica belts. I just want to put it out there in the world.
Oh, I saw it. $400. I was gonna get it.
Yeah, I can't afford it. So I mean,
$400 for what exactly?
You know what I'm getting, baby.
What the replica? The replica of the world's kayfabe richest belt?
Yes.
Precious belt.
That's true. But that company is still around. How about y'all's? Oh, all right. Just checking.
Wow.
That's insulting.
Or I'm sorry. One of them's still around. It's held by the world's greatest champion. Whoa. You know it.
So, buddy, are we calling Jamal the richest, fakest, and most evil host in the podcast history? Or maybe last
so you calling him Joe Button?
Nah.
There you go.
Nah.
There we go. Yeah.
Get your noodles, fucker.
And like Joe Button would do, he'll beat all y'all asses. See that? Joe Button, that shit. Ha ha ha. Yeah.
Run the podcast by yourself.
Remember what happened to Jesus.
Show me the account.
Yes.
Show me the account? Okay.
Yes. This whole trip you going down to Georgia, talking to people.
Getting paid via this show. Thank you.
Without paycheck it.
Next thing you know, Jamal gonna come on the podcast with a rainbow t-shirt on.
New
Sound like he bisexual.
Slurping them goddamn noodles.
Shit's good too. The chicken one with hot sauce on it. Anyway, on our way
you made sure you had the meat. Yeah,
there's no meat in there.
Meat.
Meatless. Vegetarian option. On the AEW Dynamite.
What was the slab of meat you were showing us the pre-show?
What are you talking about?
See,
you talking about the ribs?
Like, I don't understand. Like, if they had they have all the pieces to be in an amazing show. They just need somebody to put it together. That's all. Just somebody put it together. Just somebody be like, hey, give me the book. Let me run your show for you.
That's it. He's not on the market, but try to get Paul Heyman.
Paul ain't coming over there.
He ain't going over there.
Bischoff sucks. Bischoff
You
sucks.
can go try to go get Jeff Jarrett because he stole everything else from Jeff.
Nobody likes nobody likes Jim Cornette.
Vince Russo.
Can't do Vince. I mean, can't do Russo.
Cancer in a box.
Wow.
Yes.
Why you gonna call that the
Jim Cornette?
No, I'm talking about Vince Russo.
Yeah, Russo has one trick and he does it all the time.
When he made that goddamn Millionaires Club, yo.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And he redid it in TNA.
Exactly.
With the Young Blood and the Millionaires, you just keep doing this over and over again.
But
okay,
I want Raven to do it.
I mean, Raven could be a good example. I mean, they got Pat Buck in there as a producer, so that's something. But Raven could be a good booker.
Like I said last week, I like Raven. I like Dreamer. I even like Bully Ray. I even like him. I like their minds. You know what I mean? Everybody can't do it. Everybody can't do it.
Right. But that NXT, that AEW tag team title match, that was actually pretty decent though. I did like it. I did enjoy it. It was a good tag team title match.
It's like I don't dislike if I take back my prejudice against that show and actually push me and watch the wrestling, I can't tell you what is missing, but it's just it has one missing ingredient. It has one missing ingredient, and that's called a booker.
So that would probably be something I would agree with you on because they got the talent. The match quality isn't bad. It's just I guess certain booking decisions doesn't make sense. Like, okay, it makes sense that you don't want Red Dragon to win a tag team title yet. The question at that point is, why did he get another rematch? Same with Adam Cole. Yeah, you don't want Adam Cole to win a title yet. Why give him another rematch?
Right, and nothing else to do. But you got all these other wrestlers just sitting there.
Right.
Like Miro. Where's Miro?
Well, Miro's still injured right now. Plus he's doing something else.
He's on the movie.
He's doing a porn? Okay, gotcha.
But another example of I guess questionable booking is like you have Santana, like the whole thing about Santana Ortiz was you wanted them to go out to the AEW Tag Team Championships. Why are they in the feud with Jericho? Why they basically in the mix with Jericho again, where they should be focused on the tag team title?
I wouldn't touch that storyline right now. Let them continue that storyline where they beefing with Jericho. Once it's done, then go after the tag team titles.
It's a good storyline, so I'm good with it.
The hot thing is the storyline.
Like in a way, it makes sense because Jericho betrayed them, so in a way, it makes sense that they want revenge. So in a way, I get that.
That's why I still do that.
I guess another. Sorry, go ahead.
Plus you want. Hold on, right now you got Luchasaurus with the tag team belts. If you got Santos and Ortiz, that's two faces versus each other. You got to wait until the heel tag team gets attacked.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And I guess like a last question I would have though is why book Sammy versus Scorpio again?
To put the belt back.
No, that's it. I mean, again, it's supposed to be a rematch for the title, but why you could have booked anyone else for that title? Anyone else? So I get that. But someone said the best too. I think it was Cornette. I don't remember. But he said at this point they should turn Sammy heel.
Why?
Because they already get booed out of the building.
Who get booed out of the building, Sam?
Yeah. Like, because a lot of people don't like. But then again, at the same time, it's like it kind of goes through the whole thing of giving certain people what they want. Cause I get it. Sammy was betrayed as a face, and AEW does have that thing where they try to blur the line between who's the face and who's the heel. You have your true faces, you have your true heels, and you have those like kind of in between. Like, let's be honest, the Blackpool Combat Club, Mox, Wheeler Yuta is technically a face, and Daniel Bryan is technically a heel with Moxley being in between. But yet you got all three of them teamed up together.
That clusterfuck of a group.
You like it.
You do. You
But
do.
it doesn't-
Watch the change. Watch the change. Go ahead.
It
He liked the
doesn't- see,
BCC.
the problem is that it's just a bunch of guys. It's not a faction. It's just like they just are like, you know what I mean? It's like it's not a group. Like you get me? Like it's just like everybody's following Will Regal. Like yeah, we all behind him now. Like just like what's the purpose?
So I think the idea is they're supposed to kind of embrace their violent side, which for Marks and Brian isn't hard. And I think that was the whole reason they was trying to. I guess they kind of bring out some of the more violent side of wrestling in some of the younger talent. They want to see them step their game up, which in theory is fine. I think this kind of goes back to the whole thing about booking, buddy, where it has to be booked. It has to be kind of booked in that way to show that they want to bring out. They want the rest of the roster to step up and actually show them what they're worth.
Correct.
I assume so. And the same, huh?
No, I'm with you. I'm agreeing with you.
Right. So I'm assuming that's what the idea is. So, and if that's the case, I'm all down for it because that was Regal's whole thing when he popped up in the first place and put Mox and Brian together. Kind of like with
somebody with. I can't follow the Asian one. Well, what is he? South Pacific, something like that. What?
Wheeler Yuta?
Yeah, he's not believable to me.
I can't follow the Asian one. What the fuck?
That was very racist.
Yeah, it was.
It's not racist because I don't know what he is. He's a mixed breed. I don't know what his parents fucked, but it's something. I can't put my finger on it, but he's not a slutty.
But double down.
But
okay.
They have other people for that spot of the young talent guy to be with the old people. It could have been somebody else.
But the thing is, Wheeler Yuta is young enough, so he does kind of fit in the mold. I think your thing, buddy, is you want someone that will come across more believable with them. But my question to you is, who would you put in
Josh
that
Woods. I'll even put Josh Gresham. I will put
John Gresham.
Yeah, I'll put him.
How would you put the midget with him?
Because he fits.
Hey. Talking about a great talent right here. He's a pure champion. He's
a pure midget.
Nah, he's
anyway. Go back to what you're saying, buddy.
He is
go back to what you're saying, buddy.
Best champion
midget
in the world, minus Matt Cardona. He's the best champion.
Hold on, buddy. Am I confused that Jamal and Aaron switched spots for like a quick second?
I can't argue with Aaron. I'm trying to go at Jamal, but They're like, I'm over here short circuiting. They're like, I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know who I'm gonna yell at first.
But
fuck you, Aaron don't sound right to me. It's like, fuck you, Jamal. That sounds perfect. He's just like
Jamal, our trick is working. Oops.
Wow. But I can see why you say John and Gresham. But I can see why you say John and Gresham though. But as I have nothing against Wheeler Yuta, I guess right now is like I guess build his character a little more.
He doesn't look like on a ring with them. It's just like he just stands there like, yo, do something. Like I understand he's still in all their moves and trying to like emulate them, but
he like hold on. He like, hey guys, I'm Asian.
Right. You're like, I fit the script. I'm here. Like, do something.
Anyway. All right, what else we got for Dynamite this week?
Oh, right. Well, we had some other matches in between. We had Captain Sean Dean versus MJF.
This Wolo thing is I'm liking it because it's basically Wolo fucking over MJF because he knows MJF isn't going to drop him out of his contract right now. So what better way to get on MJF's skin but to cause him matches that he technically should win?
Mm-hmm.
And then since the record means something.
It reminds me of when Batista turned on Triple H.
Yes.
Back around WrestleMania 21.
Yes.
That's what it reminds me of.
Right,
I love
because let's be fair, MJF should technically be able to beat Shawn Dean with no issue, but having Wolo pop up and cause MJF to lose by disqualification by count out is getting to MJF. So I'm liking it. I really am.
And it also puts MJF potentially up the title picture.
That is true. That is
does
true.
that really matter in AEW anymore? Because you could lose the championship title shot. I mean, lose the championship and then go right back into the next
title shot.
I mean, title shot. Yeah, sorry. We had Eddie Kingston, Santana Ortiz versus Chris Jericho, Jake Hager, and Danny Garcia. I don't know what to say about that faction. I like the Eddie Kingston faction.
What you talking about the JAS, the Jericho Appreciation Society?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I get what they're running. I get what they're running with, which makes sense considering at least 3 of the members in that entire group. There's sports entertainers facing off against wrestlers. At least with Jericho 2.0, I can get that. Hager's a bodyguard, so it makes perfect sense. Daniel Garcia, that's an interesting one because in a way it kind of goes in the same thing as Judah in a Blackpool Combat Club. He doesn't necessarily fit.
Correct. It's just like they just in the back say, "All right, you coming with me."
Pretty much what happened.
So I don't know right now, but it's interesting, and at least for both tables, I'm willing to see where they're going with it.
For the first time ever, we had a match full of black people. We had Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland versus Ricky Starks and Powerhouse Hubs. Keith Lee is still big. Bigger than life.
He looks in better shape, though. He's moving around the ring a little better.
Okay.
He needs to lose a lot of weight.
Yeah. Scared for dude's health. I'll leave it at that. But besides that, it was a great match. I could really see the belt on any 4 of these guys. Just gotta get there.
I think he Swerve winning the TNT Championship. I can also see Powerhouse going after the World Championship, I'll say that for later. I'll say that for Rampage.
Okay. And then my match of the night for the best television title in the world. We had Suzuki versus Samoan Joe. And your new...
The Asian slap fest.
Yo. They hit the shit out of each other, yo.
Yo, Joe is not Asian, though.
Yo.
It don't matter. He's not Samoan either.
I'm sorry.
But that was a slap.
Y'all offending my people.
Because he has something like a third Samoan. Stop that.
Jamal,
you have a real racial slur.
Jamal, you have no people. You have no people. You're gonna drop the Samoa thing in about another month or 2, and then that's it.
You're going to carry this as long as I was representing the countries of England.
No. How many was that? 4 or 5 weeks? No. I am
not like a month and a half.
Until season 3. That's what I do.
You ain't gonna make it to season 3. You go get halfway to season 2 and then drop the gimmick.
I promise you, it will happen now. Just because you don't want to happen. But anyway, Samoa Joe is your new Ring of Honor television championship. Great. But also a little bigger than life. You know, I guess I'm comparing it. I guess the WWE cuts about 10, 20 pounds on your life. I don't know. But your thoughts on this match?
So I like the match. I just didn't like the ending of Dynamite.
I didn't like the ending of Dynamite. Joe looked like he's melting. So I'm not sure if it's the HD cameras or 4D cameras that makes him look really, 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 really melting.
That's not what I'm talking about.
You
talking about Saddam Singh? Saddam.
Listen. If the Great Khali's want to get a paycheck, they hired Big Show. They hired Mark Henry. Take him too.
Well, the reason I say I didn't like the ending because there was no real reason for a lights out reveal for him.
It wasn't. Because no one knows. Like, that's why I say they need packages. It's like he has one gift and he keeps doing it over and over again.
Have them running from the crowd and attack Joe would have been better than a lights out reveal. That's my opinion. Because think about it, you have this random person come out, attack Samoa Joe with the help of Sanjay Dutt and Jay Lethal, and everyone starts to lose, and then let like Sanjay Dutt introduce him instead of the announcers.
Correct.
I think we're on the same page with what I'm saying. I couldn't really hear what you were saying, but what I think we should have had was just Sanjay Dutt came out, Jay Lethal came out, talk trash to Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe destroys both of them, and then next week on Dynamite or put him on Rampage this past week, Samoa Joe is fighting somebody, and then you have Singh come out and destroy him. I mean, that's what should have happened. But like you said, just coming off the cuff, why would he have any reason to come out at all? So if he would have lost the match, even though we know it's already predetermined, if he would have lost the match, would he have came out? No. See what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense.
That ending was it just came out of left field. It wasn't completely horrible. It just didn't fit.
It's just like, why?
Yeah, and it's just like no one knows who the hell he is.
Because I was confused. I'm usually not confused with AEW.
Played basketball. That's all we got.
Yeah,
I was like, yo, who this big nigga?
Like I told you before, if it's something on any wrestling show, including AEW, that throws me off, I'm going to criticize it, and that definitely threw me off. Cause I'm like, who is this guy? Like, I don't know this guy. Then the announcer saying who is, like, I don't know him. Oh, he's Indian basketball.
He's the basketball player. Who? What basketball player? I watch NBA. Definitely wasn't in NBA.
Like, I don't know this guy. Why is he here?
Right. Why is he special other than being just tall? Like with Almost, it's like I feel the same way. They had to repackage him and push him to the moon. Like,
but the funny about Almost is, you remember he first popped up on Raw Underground.
Correct.
So yeah.
Didn't Vahir Mahan pop up Raw Underground too?
Well, no, Vahir Mahan, he popped up with what's his name? Jinder Mahal. He's part of Jinder Mahal, right. And then they split him and Shanky up. I think him and Mahal supposed to. I think him and Shanky supposed to be the muscle for Mahal, and they end up dropping that.
It was just a better way to do it. It's just like you didn't have to do it that way. It's like he, like, in his mind, like, wow, that's somebody special. No, if the way I would have did it, I would have had him come down and not say nothing and just wreck him. Just have him just wreck him and call it a day.
Well, like I said, I would have had Samoa, like I would have Lethal and Duck come out, attack Joe, and as Joe's demolishing both, and as Joe's demolishing both of them, just have him come out and just take out Joe, and then Sanjay introduce him,
completely right there. Boom, he would have been the star.
He would have been so like, okay, so this guy working with Sanjay Dutt and Jay Lethal. Okay, so he's in, and them use him to be the biggest threat to Samoa Joe. Okay, I'm invested, and you want to see more,
right?
So I didn't like the ending. I thought the ending was like, it could have been done better.
Okay, on to Friday Night SmackDown, where my cousin was defeated by Riddle.
Your who?
And my cousin was defeated by Riddle. Again, RKO, RK Bro. I never liked their tag team, but my cousins will come out, later on in the next.
So hold on, time out. You really taking the Samoa thing seriously? Huh?
Yes, he is.
Why don't y'all believe?
We have no reason to believe.
And me and my cousins.
Because you're not Samoan.
How do y'all know? Do I need to go get my 123 AM me? What the hell is that shit? Yeah, unbelievable. You know what? I'm gonna shoot. Matter of fact, let's do this. Hold on. Y'all go, keep talking about SmackDown. Keep talking about
I was like,
SmackDown.
Jamal's gonna run with this for about 2 months, then got the whole entire thing. But whatever.
Until Roman Reigns become a United States champion.
But Riddle facing who was it? Who was it? Jimmy or Jay Uso he faced?
It's one of the twins.
Riddle facing the Uso. I'm not gonna lie. I was watching a little bit of it, and I happened to see because I was watching on Twitter, and I happened to see how it ended. That was a nice RKO out of nowhere from Riddle.
Mm-hmm. I'm still like, it's bad because I treat it like NASCAR. I know it's going to end, and I know it's going to be a crash. I just want to know how they're going to do it.
Right. That's
hope it don't.
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying. I hope it don't. They don't break it up. Honestly,
something has to happen.
Okay, bro.
Yeah.
Well, eventually it's gonna be broken up because Vince doesn't do long-term tag teams aside the New Day and the Usos.
And technically, he broke up the New Day.
Well,
Yeah,
technically, Ridge Holland broke up the New Day.
Wow.
But eventually,
I'm sorry.
Wow.
But we know eventually it's going to end. So the better question is like, how they going to do it, and is it going to be done well? Are they going to surprise us? Are they going to what? What's going to happen? That's the main question. What else we got? Madcap Moss, who's now a face, had a 2-1 handicap match that I did not watch. So did I miss anything with that handicap match, or was this a standard handicap match?
Standard handicap match.
Okay.
I didn't watch it. I'm gonna be real. I didn't watch any wrestling, but I watched Rampage.
So the only reason I'm asking because someone on Twitter says that Madcap Moss is the biggest star in Utah, and I'm like, you sure about that?
No, because the way they booking him strong. Yuta is using the like. You can't always go back to the whole blood thing. And that's it. That's all. That's the only reason why they said it.
What else we got? What else we have? I'm pretty sure I'm missing something important on SmackDown. I know I'm missing. What? I know I'm missing. Why is Drew Gulak an interviewer now?
If they do it right, he'll be a bigger star. If they do it just right, and have him be a tweener between the wrestler, like if they bring that side out of him, if they like, because his mic skills are impeccable.
I mean, yeah, because
remember, buddy. I was gonna say, remember, buddy.
You playing basketball?
He introduced Day, huh?
You playing NBA 2K?
No, I'm playing Madden.
Oh.
But like when you saw the new Day game, who pops up? Drew Gulak trying to teach you how to play the game.
I remember doing his cruiserweight time. He always had the PowerPoint presentation, which was a great way to get him heat. Because who the fuck wants to see a PowerPoint presentation for a wrestling event?
Listen, his character.
So y'all just not gonna recognize that I'm from my home island. Just not gonna recognize that.
I was gonna
buddy, you said his character what?
A couple weeks it was popular.
It was like if he does,
I'm home, baby.
If his character was a straight Trump, like a Trump
from here.
Wow.
Like a politician kind of character.
Right. That's how it was. If he was like, because his whole thing was making the cruiserweight thing better again, some shit like that.
And the music, the theme music they gave him at the time fit the gimmick.
Right. But then they moved away from all political stuff because that one guy did that one thing on Twitter that made everybody mad. And we're not gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
DT?
Mm-hmm.
DT?
But his fucking his first segment as an interviewer was interviewing Charlotte and get caught in the 68.
Right. But then you look at it, who else would have took that move from her?
That is true, because most of the interviews there aren't wrestling hands.
I think a lot of them did wrestle a little bit here and there.
Not Kayla.
You sure about that?
I don't know, but I'll definitely see her. No, no.
Anyway,
Um,
what you playing? What you
what's
playing
that
Madden on?
Huh?
What you playing Madden on? Xbox.
The 5.
Oh, I need that name. I got you. What are your thoughts on Lacey Evans returning and having?
She's going to come back and be one of the biggest heels of the company.
Really? She was a heel before she left.
No.
well,
listen.
the thing, so the funny thing about that, so the funny thing about that is, somebody you saying that is someone said it doesn't make sense to have this kind of backstory, and then she ends up being a big ass heel.
I got a feeling the swerve's going to happen. I got a feeling. It's just the all-American girl.
I won't be.
But at the same time, it wouldn't make sense
power.
for her to come back as a heel with this backstory. Because then all she's going to, like, you see, she'll come out like, I am better than y'all. You see my story.
It sounds like a supervillain
Origin story?
Yes. Her coming out. Go ahead.
You could be right. We won't know until she finally comes back. So who knows?
I'm loving it. For the record, I love it. Just any bit of racism, I'm all for it. And I can see that Southern Belle is going to be the Southern, like, she's going to come back like, yeah, because I got a feeling she's going to be that person.
Hey, yo say any bit of racism is perfect. Hey, yo.
Like, you have to teeter the line of...
But she going to knock out Naomi like, you lit. Ooh.
Right.
Yo, they can't say that on TV.
Your people did this. And she's going to go against... like, I'm telling you, it's going to be...
You
right. It makes sense.
Remember the last time someone said that on TV? They never brought him back.
But Vince said it on TV.
Damn sure did.
That's different.
That's minute.
Hey, hold on, real quick. I didn't realize Jamal was on vacation. Nice place. Anyway, on the Rampage.
Wait, no, he's trying to like
my home.
Well, was it Maui? Or like
it's the Isle of Samoa.
Yo, how much is the ticket for that? How much is the ticket for a vacation? That sounds cool. Jamal, you can take it. Jamal, man, why you tell you go on vacation this week?
Why are y'all hating on my people? Y'all are the real racists out here.
Because
Aaron, did you know Jamal's going on vacation this week?
Racist.
I hope a volcano erupts while he's on vacation.
Now he's Maui. He's gonna start going on the hula dance.
Isle of Samoa.
They don't even live there anymore. They live in San Francisco.
No.
In Miami.
For my people.
We're on the Rampage now.
My people. Not your people. You guys are from, Congo and shit. No. I am from the Isle of Samoa.
Why did that sound racist?
He's still a nigga.
Because Jamal is racist. That's all it is.
I don't care what boat stop you were landed on. You're still a nigga. Just remember that, okay?
Oh shit, that was hilarious.
We're on the Rampage now, and Rampage. Rampage came on 7 before Smack.
All right, I enjoyed the fact that they did the at 7:00. Really, you better stop because he will shut our shit down.
Jamal copyright claims.
I can't get it off.
You want copyright? No GP.
Mute my mic.
This man trying to get his copyright again.
Like every other episode, our podcast about to be gone. Like Thanos, we gonna snap. We'll be gone. Under his name, I don't care.
Start another one. Fuck it.
But
Shit.
Rampage is on 7 this week. Was I actually don't remember why. They was on 7 this week.
Because of NBA playoffs.
Yeah, playoffs. And I'm interested in the viewership because it might have went up because I know it got more Twitter buzz than anything else. Yeah.
Why? Because the best cowboy gimmick out there?
Anyway, because this time they actually promoted it at that time. Remember last time they did it later and they didn't really promote it.
Last time they didn't promote it as much. This time they actually really promoted it so people can actually watch it. So, but who knows?
I still say Impact was about one of the best wrestling shows this week. Between that and SmackDown.
Yeah, but Jamal's not gonna talk about Impact.
No.
But let me switch screens. Give me 1 second. I do want to bring up the whole thing about Hangman Adam Page. I said I was gonna say from Rampage.
We can talk about that. We can talk about that because I would be lying to say I cared because I don't. But it was just the fact that you did it on Good Sunday, and if you had,
Good Friday.
Yeah, Good Friday. I'm sorry, Good Friday. And if you had one person in the room that was like, I'm going to do this, nah, because people forgot how much heat ECW got behind that.
The reason I'm bringing up Hangman Adam Page isn't not because of that spot. That's his own can of worms. I don't feel like opening. But no, it was something someone else said too, and I can't remember who said it. Give me a second. I just scream that. There we go. And 3, 2.
Oh no, you don't have to count down. Yeah.
No, I know. On bit, whatever. Anyway, so
well, I'd like to thank you guys for joining us in another episode of Good Wrestling Podcast.
We never finished them all.
See you next week. Thank you. That would be
peace and blessings to all.
Anyway, so I wanted to bring
WrestleMania Backlash coming soon.
No, somebody again. I come across these things a lot, and somebody said this. I end up forgetting who said it, but somebody mentioned the problem with Hangman's title reign.
It sucks.
Nothing happened.
It's horrible. I rarely agree with Buddy. I'm agreeing with him this time. It sucks. It's the worst.
Hold on. Let Will
go ahead. I'm sorry.
Let Will finish.
Anyway, so somebody again, I don't remember who said this, so bear with me. But I was watching something, and they brought one of the biggest issues of Hangman Page, and I can see why they said that. Think about all of Hangman's opponents. Most of his opponents are either his size, if not smaller. So the idea of a face, like there's no real challenge. And I think it's one of the problems with his particular title reign. Because you remember when Kenny Omega was champion, granted he faced opponents of his size, but he also faced people that were bigger than him.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're not going to argue the fact. We're not going to argue the fact that Kenny Omega was the better champion. We're not arguing that at all.
No, we're not arguing that. I'm bringing up a point because even when Mox was champion, if you think about all the people he faced, they either were stronger than him or some cases were faster than him. So it was a challenge for Mox.
But they wasn't as crazy as him.
Yeah, it wasn't as crazy.
The people that wasn't as Hangman his face have been better than those people that those other three champions face. Gotta admit it. Got Daniel Bryan. Shit, that's all I can remember.
Yeah,
that was it.
That was it.
Oh,
Hangman's
Adam Cole.
Adam Cole.
Hangman's two opponents were Bryan and Cole.
That's it.
Well, no, Dante Martin too, but that's not a random one.
That's over a year.
But yeah, like if you think about like the people I'm not gonna say Jericho because Jericho's a heel, so it makes sense that Jericho's gonna face people smaller, smaller than him, because heels can deal with that. Faces not so much. But because with heels,
I think that's faces.
No. I'm saying if you want to talk about Jericho being champion,
Pause.
It makes sense.
Pause. Hold on, brother Will.
Okay.
Did this Negro just say faces? Hashtag faces. Go ahead, brother Will.
Anyway, but with Jericho, it makes sense for him to face like people with like a smaller build than him because heels go for that easy win. At least that's what they want. For some like Mox, yeah, there's no one crazier than him, but that doesn't mean he can't be outpaced, outpowered, and not outsmarted. For someone like Omega, and again, Omega was a heel, but again, kind of come across the same thing as most heels. They want that easy win, so they're gonna go against opponent. They're gonna try to go against opponents that they feel as though on their level. And when Omega had to deal with Bryan, remember he did not want to give him a championship match. He said, "Screw this! I'm not doing this with you." No. So it made sense in that manner. And then when they fight someone that's bigger than them, they're normally a heel. And Omega didn't like Omega was Impact World Champion. He didn't want to fight Moose. And if he did, he was
who wanted to fight Moose though?
I mean, he stutters the whole goddamn thing. Like, can you please just
our boys, he ain't got nothing to lose.
Like, will you stop it?
Please not talk about my people in the studying.
So anyway,
Moose is not Samoan.
It seems
disability. People with stuttering disability are
Jamal. You don't have that. Jamal, you don't have that. I had that. So don't try and do that. Don't mock.
Look,
don't do that.
I'm not. I'm advocating for Moose and his stuttering and his lisp. I am for those people.
That.
He does. He has a lisp.
That.
Oh, he has a lisp.
Hold on.
I said you, Jamal.
Hold on, bro.
No, I don't have it. I just say I got it. I'm advocating for them people. I'm for them people.
I don't need you to advocate for me.
I'm not for you, for Moose.
I have this. Okay, go ahead, buddy. You saying?
The problem with Barry Windham, the problem with Barry Windham is, I'm calling him Page. He is not the face of the company. No one turns to watch AEW for him. When Kenny Beta was a champion, he was the face of that company.
Yes.
When John Moxley was the champion, he was the face of the company.
Yes.
No one watches AEW for that guy.
Right now, we're looking for the BCC. We're looking for. Now I'm looking for Joe. Shit, the world's now looking for Jonathan Gresham. And we're also looking for Jericho.
What? Why are they looking for him? Because they can't find him because he's so short?
No. See, can you stop talking about people that are...
The balance is off. The balance is off. I don't like the balance.
Buddy, I think we entered the Twilight Zone just now because something's not right.
Something's not right. But he is... Your champion's only good as the opponents. If you look at Roman Reigns, look believable.
It will also help if your champion, even if small, has a challenge, and that's what Hangman seems to be missing. Hangman is missing someone that can give him an act that can believably take the title off him. Some like a Wardlow or and this is a Joe. Someone like a Wardlow or a Joe. Someone that can believably rip that away from his grasp.
But he's not the best one on there to be their champion. It's like if you look at MJF, if you compare them to apples and apples, both like Page doesn't have the charisma. He doesn't have the mic skills. I'll give him the somewhat wrestling skills that he's good, but he's not as good as MJF. He's not as good as goddamn Adam Cole.
Maybe.
So I guess at this point, the question is, who should we put the championship on that can come across as a believable champion?
MJF.
Besides him. And
anybody BCC.
Brian.
Anybody BCC.
Yuta.
Which is funny because one of
Yuta.
He did say Yuta. Buddy,
you said anybody in BCC.
You did say anybody in the Blackpool Combat Club, which technically would include Yuta. You did say that.
I hate you guys.
It's even funny because Mox is technically a former AEW champion. So
exactly.
I wouldn't mind seeing Mox as the first two-time AEW champion if that happened.
Correct. It's like he's holding the belt until Omega comes back.
So that's what it seems. But other than that though, that was the only thing I really wanted to bring up about Rampage. It was just that particular thing. Because the match itself was fine. It's just Yeah, that's the whole thing about.
I mean, even
him and Sarah.
Dan Housley is a better goddamn person than
Danhausen has his own problems with Hook.
Dan Housing is like his own world within itself. It's like I'm doing my own thing.
But like I say, he has his own problems with Hook, which is
He doesn't even
hilarious.
wrestle.
I can.
He
see
hasn't
him,
wrestled yet. He's still.
I can see him. I can see him being. I will make him the TNT.
Hey yo, why the Orioles come? Oh my God, the Orioles coming at the Yankees.
Yeah, because they can't beat any other team.
They said a series L and no Lakers in the playoffs. Tough weekend to be a Yankees fan.
They can't beat nobody else. The Orioles suck. I love them to death. I'm going to the games, but it's painful.
Damn,
It's
they beat
really
them
painful.
5-0.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And the only reason I'm going there for Jimmy Seafood.
Anyway, so the last thing about this week was Battle of the Belts.
Right, and we did that in the top. We did that top of the.
I missed that part only because I was on the phone with my father. So
I hate the fact that they did that to Josh Gresham. They didn't protect the ROH belts. Just protect them. You gotta protect them. Having that big
so far the ones that did protect was the tag team titles.
And that's it.
But anyway, but we'll worry about that later. So buddy, back to what we was talking about earlier, since we're done with all the rest of stuff.
Yes.
We had two different conversations. Do you remember both of them? Because I had it. Yeah. Do you remember at least one of them? Because I had a train of thought, but
the first one was how I will make AEW better again.
That was the first one.
The second one was considering booking. What was it? Booking AEW?
Why y'all get y'all thoughts together? Let me give a shout out to Alexa Bliss getting married this past week and that red dress that Mandy Rose is wearing.
I thought she got married last week.
You did?
No, the other two people got married last week.
No, Alexa got
married last week? No, somebody else got married.
I said something on the episode too. I said something on podcast.
My bad.
Yeah, I was saying Alexa got married last week.
I apologize. Shout out to the red dress anyway. But shout out to Carmella and
Carmella.
That was last week. This week was Dana Brooke.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Look, shout out to everybody getting married. God damn it.
There's only week to get off. There's only week they can get off.
Oh.
It was like right after WrestleMania. Everybody get married.
Did y'all talk about Sonya Deville and Bianca Belair?
No, that was on Raw. We didn't even touch that subject.
I thought that was last week. That happened this week?
That was last week, yes.
That was?
Wait, no, was it last week?
No, I thought it was this week when she gave her the contract and was like, I'm ready.
It was this week. I don't know why I thought it was last week, but it was this week. Because Bianca faced Zelina.
I like where this could go. I'm debating about what they could do.
Oh, now I remember because so the first thing was talking about how to fix AEW. We did that. The second one was talking about the name changes.
Yes, and we might need a week to get ready for that one because we need to get everybody named who didn't change and who did change.
Yeah, So that's gonna be that's gonna be an interesting topic.
Yeah, because Vince now is changing everybody's name when they come up on there. He over the brief 10 years he stopped doing it. Now,
right? Because I remember we mentioned how certain stars didn't have their name changed.
Correct.
Like those from TNA or those from amateur wrestling background.
Yeah, you got AJ Styles. He didn't change his name. Samoa Joe didn't change his name. Robert Roode didn't change it.
Yeah, Kurt Angle didn't change his name. Brock Lesnar didn't change his name.
Well, no, that's OVW. Anybody who came to OVW during that time period, Brock changed the name.
Well, yeah, true, but also because of the fact that Brock Lesnar was from did Olympics, and Kurt Angle was the same way.
Right.
But
even Shelton Benjamin, that whole OVW crew, nobody changed their names.
And Gable Steve. If anything with Batista, they just changed how it's spelled and took out the day part.
Correct.
And now you got Gable Steveson. I don't know. I don't know. For the longest time, I kept saying Gable Stevenson, but it's Gable
Right.
Gable Stevenson. That is a
I
weird
got a
name.
feeling he's gonna change his name.
Who cares?
He's gonna I don't know where he's gonna fall in the mix, but I didn't realize how short he was.
Oh yeah, until you saw him next, like
he's just
Randy
a short
Orton
John Aggression.
He's him and Chad are about the same size.
Yeah.
So I just watched the video of the RKO that Matt Riddle did.
Mm-hmm.
So why Randy Orton had to be that excited?
Well, this is.
I don't even think that was scripted the way he came in that ring like that.
He wasn't. It wasn't.
Well,
Randy saying that he having the time of his life.
It's
you
looking
can kind of see that. You can see how he's being booked. Like I think this whole thing with Riddle is probably Randy's most enjoyable moment because you never really see him have this much fun with a storyline
At all.
Yeah, that's why it's gonna be so heartbreaking. They really break him up.
It is. Right. And honestly, if done right, it's gonna bring a maximum amount of people like talking about on Twitter. Because the one thing you want is something like this to be done right, and everybody like, "Yo, fuck Randy or fuck Riddle." I
think it will be Riddle turning on Randy Orton.
Right, but the last thing you want is people to be talking about how bullshit the storyline is.
Correct.
Or bullshit the payoff is.
Because I swear, I don't think they were supposed to be together this long. I think he's just like, I'm rolling with it.
So from my understanding, they were supposed to split before that. They're supposed to split beforehand, maybe a little bit beforehand. But they decided to keep it going.
That's why they dropped the belts.
Yeah, they're supposed to split, but they decided to keep it going. Which honestly, good on them. Let them run. Let it run its course because there are cases where you cut shit too early. Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of like what ifs on the table.
Correct.
Okay, somebody said Drew Gulak should manage Ronda Rousey.
I can see that.
I can see that too.
Or LA Knight.
He is a mouthpiece, so I can see that being a thing.
Or LA Knight. One of them, she needs a manager.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I heard someone mention that something they want to see is Shayna and Ronda team up for the women's tag team titles.
Yes, because that would be an amazing tag team.
I can see that too. Yeah, and they both know each other well enough. So yeah,
of course. I mean, because it's a true friendship.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Shayna was actually trying to train Ronda up.
Right.
Yeah, back in the wrestling shit.
Also,
other news, what happened to Jamal?
Who knows?
He went away.
I'm gonna say anyway, we get him.
Jeff.
So there's rumors going around that they're talking about by them unifying everything, all the titles, that they trying to end the brand split. How do y'all feel about that?
I can see
and I'm
that.
back. And I heard everything y'all said. But
I can see that.
My ribs was ready.
I don't know
if all that meat in your mouth. But go on, what was you saying, buddy?
Do you air fry that?
Yo, yeah.
How long?
Hour on roast.
Way too long. It's easy if you order. I can see them doing that, but I don't know if Fox wants that to happen because SmackDown is getting better ratings than the other
Raw.
Right.
Yeah, because Fox put more money in the SmackDown than NBC did with USA for Raw.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
I think it would be stupid. Like I said earlier, keep everything separate. Excuse me. Keep everything separate.
Jeff Cobb issues a challenge to FTR, stating he would not mind having the Ring of Honor Tag Team Championships on him.
I can see that.
Because Jeff Cobb is part of a stable, so I can definitely see him trying to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, be a good show.
Yeah,
I don't see why not. Rob Gronkowski wants a tag team match either with or against The Rock.
I heard that. That's gonna be WrestleMania. I think he's done with football. I mean, if he's trying to do it, again, if he's doing anything, he's gonna be at WrestleMania. Because that was his whole thing was he was supposed to roll with the 24/7 champion, but he was like Tom Brady called him like, let me get another ring.
Juice Robinson saying he will probably show up on Impact since his contract with New Japan is basically up at this point.
Yeah, so is the Good Brothers.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if they're gonna go back to Japan or they're gonna be full-time AEW.
Who knows? Because they haven't been on AEWs in some time.
Right.
In other news, Cody Rhodes will be on the Out of Character podcast this week. Ryan said,
Okay.
if anybody cares to listen to it and watch it. They're supposed to be talking about AEW and what happened and everything. Why?
Why, Jamal? Why?
He's the champ.
Are you just doing this to antagonize me? Just because most
Why
of
y'all
those
hating,
belts,
bro? Why y'all hating? Y'all hating because my man from Long Island? That's why? Y'all hating?
So
this is gonna happen.
So Liv Morgan talked about how she got her foot in the door in WWE in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
I wish she did porn.
What?
No,
Huh?
no, Aaron, no. As much as you would like to see that, no, that's not how she got her foot in the door.
I said I
Shout out
wish she
to
did
who?
it. Bang Bros.
There we go.
She would have been perfect got hopping on that bus. Especially with the little eye things they already. But
basically she came across she was at gym and came across Joe DeFranco, who was working with Triple H at the time, and apparently I think they was impressed, and they figured, you know what, why the fuck not?
Yeah.
I mean, that's good. That's one good way to get into the door, especially if it's like, you know, coincidence.
So WWE has announced something. This should be the best Raw ever. Now, R-Truth will be holding a double commitment ceremony with Dana Brooke and Reggie and Tamina and Cesaro.
So
are you serious?
So how much?
I am here for all of that.
So yep. So all in favor of this going south in a matter of minutes. Say aye.
Aye.
Not me. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, R-Truth is gonna have his 24/7 championship back.
That's all he cares about.
Yeah.
That's why I'm here for it. I love it.
We're gonna turn into one big orgy.
Alrighty.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Okay then. I'm not going in that direction. Nope.
What is this?
Why
Damn
you
it,
keep...
Jamal. We don't care right now.
2 years ago, April 15, 2020, I was released from the WWE. It needed to happen. It was one of the best things that ever happened in my career and in my life. These past 2 years have been incredible. My goal was never to prove anybody wrong. I wanted to prove my fans and myself right. And
Jamal, I have a question.
So.
I have a question, Jamal.
Yes.
So, hypothetically, of course, right? So let's just say Matt Cardona was in the ladder match for all the titles, right? You know what? No. What if he was in a Buried Alive match and he had a mystery opponent for the king of burying people alive or making them tap out while they're alive and killing them? What would you do?
Well, since Yokozuna's passed on, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to say that.
Oh, no, I was talking about Chris Benoit.
Oh.
Yo, I quit.
Nope.
Yo, no, he did not.
Nope. I was not expecting that.
I knew it was going south. I thought he was
going somewhere else.
I thought he was talking about the Undertaker.
I was waiting for the other shit to go. I'm like, it's about to be some bullshit, and I was right.
I straight through just talking about the Undertaker. But so if I was playing 2K and I had created Christopher Benoit versus Matt Cardona, it would be a great match. But since I'm not buying 2K until 2023, shit.
I'm about to say we've been past 2013.
My bad, it slipped out.
He was really. Hold on. What year did Chris? Never mind.
Wow.
Fuck. Jamal just doesn't want to buy 2K22 only because Raymond Seal was on the cover. Man, just buy the game. But like you always talk about kicking out extra money to get the one with the NWO on it. Just buy that one.
No, I'm all right.
Your hatred that strong, huh?
There's too many bugs.
No, it's not.
Yo, this is one of the best wrestling games out there.
I'll just stick with my Fire Pro Wrestling. I'm good.
That shit
Fire
was
Pro
trash.
is horrible.
Y'all never
I
played
looked
it?
at the gameplay of it. That looks horrible.
I'm actually going to buy the
It
AEW
looked
wrestling
like
game
a
when it
bunch
comes out
of
in
Jonathan
October.
Greshams trying to wrestle.
I've actually played Fire Pro Wrestling. It's actually not bad. It's not.
Especially the GM mode. It's great.
I ain't played GMO though.
Much better than that WWE crap.
I have not played GMO, so I'm not going to
Hey,
touch that one.
how's that meat treating you, Jamal?
No, you are demolishing it. You
You like Sonny kissing it?
No. I'm ripping it apart. I'm not biting like the whole in line. No, I'm not doing that.
You ain't
As far as
swallowing it whole?
as far as the AEW game, yeah, I'm probably gonna pick that up. Let me see how it is.
So has there been a release date? Like, has they even announced?
So so the rumor is, as of right now, last I heard was late this year, like September, October this year.
yeah, it's gonna be late this year. It should be like October.
So
worst case scenario,
they're
they delayed
taking
a
a
little.
Day schedule.
I mean,
Day games was in October.
Yeah, but now it got released in March, so that's why I think one of the things. I mean, they had 2 years to make it.
Yeah, so we'll see how it is. Also, let's see.
Visual.
AEW will be coming to Baltimore May 4th. Is it May 4th? Yeah, May 4th.
I don't know. I won't be there.
I'm going there.
One that's the one
Wednesday.
in the UMBC, right?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. I think it's the arena.
No, it's at UMBC.
Okay. Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
UMBC.
the UMBC.
So
UMBC.
yeah, so it'll be Dynamite and Rampage. I am definitely going.
I will be working.
So
I will also be working.
I'm gonna try to let me look this up because I think I sent it to y'all because I don't know why I'm a part of their early admissions. Maybe because it's ROH.
yeah.
I think it's because of ROH. Because I'm an ROH member. I'm an Honor Club member. So
I bring that up because we know Jay Cargill is doing her baddie section thing now.
tell about that.
No, I do want to say something about her. Who's in her baddie section again?
It just be like I know her, Kira Hogan.
Oh my God. It's
Yeah, the
$200
last time we
So
I
follow Kiera Hogan on TikTok.
the last time I saw
She got some really little teeth.
The last time I saw, I know Red Velvet was in there, which confused.
She got the chiclets. Tic tac.
But the last time I paid attention, I know Red Velvet was in there, which confused the fuck out of me. I'm like, don't you and Red Velvet hate each other?
It's just they just want to be there. They just want to be there.
And as far as the whole baddie section, if anything, I guess it kind of fits Jay's whole thing.
Oh, it fits Jay perfectly. But she is a baddie.
I mean, if they're gonna put a stable around her for her to be like, yeah, I'm going to $323 for
That's for floor seats.
Whoa.
Whoa,
Sir.
hold it.
$150 for the next row up.
I'm about to go eat some food.
All
All
right,
right,
see you,
yeah,
brother.
I gotta cook too. So, Jamal, now would be a good time to end.
I still got 30 more minutes to talk.
What?
It's
Talk about what?
It's
We hit
7:40.
everything. We even hit news. We really ran through this today.
We did.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did.
So what else you got? What else you got to talk?
I might get the
$50 tickets?
if I'm gonna go $50. No, I'm gonna get a $300. If I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go. I want them to fully hear me yell, "You suck!" When I was like, "Fuck Tony Khan." I want them to fully understand that I'm gonna be in that bitch like in the Fight Club. That's how it's gonna be.
All right.
Um,
Somebody going to
hey-
thank you guys for joining. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was about to say, Jamal, like you have nothing else to talk about besides Dick riding Cardona, but that's not the point.
Wow, that's a lot.
Wow.
Right there.
Don't know.
I bet
Fuck
you if I
Zack
sit here and
Ryder.
say that Matt and Jeff are my favorite wrestlers, you wouldn't say that.
No, I'd call bullshit because you don't like them.
That was last season. This is this.
That wasn't even last season. You still don't like them, so miss me with that bullshit.
No.
I gotta see this because
My opinion might change next week. What?
I call bullshit. But okay.
because they have plenty of seats left.
Yeah, they do.
They have a lot of seats left.
A lot of seats are in like the upper areas though.
Oh no, like because
I'll just walk down like a man, buddy.
That's
I can't say what I want because he's part of the demographic that I can't talk
Nah.
about. No.
I'm gonna go
Also,
ahead and thank you
Austin
guys.
Theory is going against Finn Balor tomorrow on Monday Night Raw.
That's gonna be an epic match.
Well, he's not Austin Theory. He's not Austin Theory. He's Theory.
Hopefully,
Austin Theory is going against Finn Balor tomorrow, Monday Night Raw. WrestleMania Raw is tomorrow, so you know.
Go ahead and shut Jamal.
Every time I try to end it, y'all keep
Go
talking
on,
and I put
go on.
food in my mouth.
Well,
You got meat in your mouth?
all right, stop putting meat in your mouth.
I do.
Like,
Good.
subscribe. Don't mind
Delicious.
the podcast
It's
name
seasoned.
being wrong. I
All
didn't misspell the podcast.
What?
He misspelled his own name.
He
He
did.
misspelled his own name.
Oh shit.
He just not realize that.
Because the O is right next to the P. I'll
Mm.
edit it. I should just leave it there.
No, you won't.
Yeah, so no
I
one can
don't.
find a podcast. So no one can find a podcast. You just
It's
go
the
like,
link.
hey,
It's the same link.
no,
Same 22
if
people
you
subscribed.
If you look at it and
Oh,
somebody like,
okay, let him in. Let him in. Let him in the show.
in the podcast before I yell at you. Fuck you, Jamal.
So, I'm going to thank you guys for joining us for another episode of a Good Wrestling Podcast. I am your host, Jamal Good. I am joined today by Aaron.
Joint.
And I was joined today by Aaron. I want to thank you for being with us today. Aaron.
Yeah,
that was you.
appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
Your
All
Twitter
that.
handle, your Twitch handle.
Follow me.
There's a lot of
on
resale
Twitter
tickets.
at the Abyss Theory, and just be patient for my next episode on my podcast, Real World and Centric. Coming soon. Ideas is working. Just gotta fix something.
I want to thank excuse me. I want to thank Will
Shout out
for
to
joining
Bang
us today.
Bros.
Will, thank you.
Follow me on Rage Zito on Twitter. You'll find something you like. And twitch.tv/ZitoBlade. I should be back streaming relatively soon. I've been working and I'm going to be training for a small tournament at a convention in July. So that's going to be fun.
Which
Buddy, I
convention?
want to thank you.
Otakon.
Thank you for.
Are you gonna be
Thank
out of
you.
time? I'll be out of
Yeah.
time. I'm gonna dress as
No, I can't go to
character of the One
Otakon. Shoot.
Piece.
I can't even go. I want to go this year.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be at Rolling Loud the week before Otakon, so
Oh, yeah.
my money will be drained.
Yeah. Anyway, hashtag codename Bobby. Come at me on Twitter at MWC Blues. I'm a wrestler opinionist, and I don't know when not to talk. Hashtag whiskey in my cup. 0 day sober. Holla.
And again, my name is Jamal. You can follow me at MFG the Mill.
Don't worry about following him. He don't use this shit
And
anyway.
On Instagram,
Hello.
at a Good Wrestling Podcast, and also J-Mo Forever.
He probably don't even remember
I-
his password.